What's up, you YouTubers? It's your host, Keandre. And in this video, first of all, let me just say this is the first video for season 4. Now, I hope you guys will stay tuned for more videos to come in the future for season 4, alrighty? Now, for this video, I want to talk about how us Americans, we have this big habit, a bad habit to be exact, with sugarcoating our issues. Now, a lot of our issues are swept under the rug mainly because of the people who want to do that are people who either play a part in those issues or maybe those are the type of people who let things get under their skin easily, so they have very thin skin. And my take on that is that we need to get rid of all the sensitivity, all those great emotions of these people when they have them, when we talk about issues that pertains to us. If we cannot point out a simple problem within our country, we will never get better as a nation. Now, let me just say this. For example, one problem that we face here in America, we have the greatest incarceration rate in all of the world. Not only that, but more specifically, most of the men who go to prison are uneducated, and what I mean by that are men who are not going to high school, who are not graduating from high school. Excuse me, they're not graduating from high school. So, what you have taking place is you have these little kids go to prison, not graduating from high school, leaving prison, going back to the same life they were living, not learning anything, and then possibly going back to what they were doing in prison again. So it's a continuous cycle that plays in their life because they're not really learning anything. And that's a problem that we face here in America. If we can't point that out because it ruins our reputation, then we ain't gonna ever get better. We are never gonna, have more educated people coming to our workplaces. These same people who are continuously going to jail back and forth, they can probably do something big with our country. You never know what they can do. They may have brains as big as the sun, but you never know because they keep going back to jail because we keep sending them back. Probably something as silly as a sack of weed like this small. But I'll make a video about that soon again. But just in general, if we can point out issues like that, we can actually do better as a country. One thing I find funny is how we have so many of these Americans talk about we want America to be greater. Or, as Donald Trump would say, make America great again. Now, one thing I do not like is how you have the same people who are saying the same thing about making America greater because right now, apparently, America isn't doing so well. But yet, they can't even put out a simple problem within our society. Now, one thing I will say about Donald Trump is that at least he could just be blatant, all right? But he's blatant in the wrong ways, okay? If we have more people who could just be blatant about their opinions, and the way they feel about what's going on in our country, we could actually do better as a country because they can point out so many problems that probably millions of us Americans don't even realize or think about ourselves. If we can have more people like that, everything would just be laid out on the table. But no, it's always the sensitive people who always want to ruin our progress. It's always those sensitive people who just want to, get butthurt over something as simple as the hard truth. I get it. Some people aren't able to handle the hard truth. But let me tell you something. If you listen to the hard truth every time you screw up in life, you will do better because you can recognize your mistake and you will know not to do that again the next time you do whatever you are doing. If we have more people like that, we will be so much better off as a society. We would probably having all these problems. If we have more people who are able to realize their mistakes and want change for themselves, and not only that, but for others as well, we will be better as a nation. We'll be better. We'll just be better as a world, as a matter of fact, just to be in general. I mean, we'll be better as a world if more people would like that. But we have too many sensitive people in our society. It's just getting out of control. And that's one thing I'm also talking about more about this season, about how sensitive we are as a society. We have too much sensitive people in our society who get butthurt too easily, who allow any little thing to get under their skin. All right? But I just want to let you guys marinate in what I just said about wanting better, but being able to put out the hard truth before getting to the resolution, okay? And I want you guys to actually take on that, all right? So if you guys like and subscribe, and peace out.